Well, hey there everybody! Today I'm going to be showing you how to make these beautiful and easy DIY glitter ornaments with vinyl. The supplies you're going to need for this project are clear plastic ornaments, fine or chunky glitter mixes. You'll need clear polyurethane or polyacrylic. You'll need a funnel, or you can use a rolled up piece of cardstock to improvise. You'll need a syringe, some mini plastic cups, vinyl in choice colors. You'll need transfer tape, a Cricut machine or a similar machine to cut your vinyl out with. And you can also find these exact SVG Christmas word phrases you're seeing me use here on my blog for free at abbykirstencollections.com. So you'll need some of those if you want to put the phrases onto your glitter ornaments. You can find this entire supply list along with the free SVG files at the link below this video or in the corner of this video. I'd also love to see what you guys are making, so come on over to my free Facebook group, facebook.com/crafters and Cricut lovers. I'll see you guys there. Let's go ahead and get started with this cool tutorial. So no doubt you guys have probably seen these glitter ornaments before. They're really fun and easy to make, and you can make them in a lot of different colors. I use polyurethane for this tutorial, but you can also use polyacrylic, so either will work. You may see both out there. I also have a small funnel here which will help me get the glitter inside the ornament. I use some small mini cups as well for the ornament to drain upside down, and I use a syringe as well in order to get the polyurethane inside of the ornaments. Of course, you're going to need plastic ornaments, which you can find at craft stores during the holiday seasons, and I've also linked some in the post that I wrote for this video that are available on Amazon all year round. So the first thing I'm going to do here is I'm going to open my ornament up from the top. I'm going to fill my syringe with some polyurethane, and I'm going to just put some inside of the ornament. You want to just get enough to where you are sure that you'll be able to coat the inside. And just swirl it around. Make sure that you're getting it fully coated and turn it in your hand and swirl it around. And to ensure that you're going to get the top of the ornament as well, we're going to turn it upside down, and as we let the excess drip out, you're going to slowly rotate the ornament while the excess drips out. Once you get most of the excess of the polyurethane dripped out, just grab one of those mini cups and put it upside down on the mini cup and let it drain. This is important because you don't want a bunch to pool at the bottom, and then it'll make your glitter very uneven when you go to pour it in. I'm using some ultra sparkly glitter here. I got this on Amazon, and it is linked below if you would like to get the same thing. You can find glitters at craft stores as well. There's lots of different great brands out there. So I'm just opening my glitter up here. I've let my ornament drip now for at least a minute, and you can see there's a bunch of polyurethane that came out there. I'm going to flip it right side up here and sit it on top another mini cup. And I'm going to grab my little funnel here, which is really handy. You can get these online. I do recommend them because they're very handy, and they make this process a lot easier. You want to dump some glitter in. Just dump enough, again, to where you know you'll have enough to cover everything. We can pour the excess back into the bag afterwards, so it's okay if you dump too much. I'm just tapping my funnel here to get everything out. And then this is the really fun part. Slowly start turning your ornament. Make sure you get that bottom coated really well. And then just slowly rotate it in your hand until you start to cover the entire inside. Now, as you work towards the top here, it's going to become trickier to get it covered. So what I do, and there's different methods to this, is I just get a paper towel and I fold it up, and I cover the top, and I get a good grip, and I shake the ornament and do quarter turns in my hand and shake back and forth until I know that I've covered everything at the top of that ornament. So give it a good shake and just make sure you covered everything. And then at this point, you're just going to want to pour out the excess glitter. So I just put it right back in my bag. It's still good glitter, it's in good shape, and I've never had any problems reusing it afterwards. So I like to save the glitter so I can maximize my supplies. I get another cup and I just set it upside down, and you want to let it dry here for at least 30 minutes. So just let it set upside down and let it dry. I'm just going to put that one aside, and I'm going to grab one that I've already dried here, and I've put my little topper of the ornament back in. Here I have some vinyl that I've cut out on my Cricut machine. I I have a bunch of holiday phrases in SVG cut files free on my blog. You can find that below this video or in the corner of this video. I've already cut it out, I've already weeded it, and I'm just burnishing it here with my Cricut scraper and my transfer tape. And I'm going to work that vinyl off, and I'm going to share with you guys a trick to help it go onto the curved surface a little bit easier. And I learned this from some other crafters who've blazed this path before me with ornaments. This is my first year doing it, but I just thought I would share my process with you guys. And I'm going to show you the trick to getting onto the curved surface. Ultimately, with the curved surface, it does just take practice. I know we don't like to hear that sometimes because that's trial and error, but practice will make perfect with this. But to make it a little easier, what I do is I grab a pair of scissors and I snip little slits all down the sides. All sides of it, the top, the bottom, and the right and left side of this little square here that I have transfer tape with my phrase on it. And what this does is it acts as a way to allow some give to the transfer tape so that when you're laying it onto the curved surface, it has a little bit more movement to it that allows you to work with getting it on there straight and flat. So I'm just going to center this here. There's no real trick to centering, I just kind of eyeball it. And then I press down in the center first and work from the center out. So you'll see me press in the center, and then I use my thumb to just work from the center outwards. It's kind of hard to see on camera, but you'll be able to tell when you're doing this that those slits really come in handy that we cut, which are going to give us a little bit more movement in our transfer tape so that it goes down a little bit smoother and easier. It's kind of hard to burnish vinyl on a curved surface, so I just use my thumb to get it all pressed down here. And then slowly remove your transfer tape. If anything's lifting up on you, just go back and push it back down really good before you continue lifting that transfer tape. Okay, so I've removed my transfer tape now, and essentially it's done. You could just add a hook, but I like to add some ribbon here because I like the look of ribbon. It just kind of elevates the ornament to be a little bit more unique. So I'm just stringing some ribbon in here, and you could hang it with the ribbon, or you could just put it, tie it on there if you're going to set them like in a bowl or something like that as a decoration that way rather than maybe on a tree. I've also linked my sources for ribbons in the blog post, which is linked below this video and in the corner of this video as well. And there you have it. So we have finished our glitter ornament with a custom SVG holiday phrase. These are really easy to make, really fun, kid-friendly, beginner-friendly, and I really had fun trying this craft out. It's certainly a popular thing to do this time of year. So hop over to that blog post that's below this video so you can get all of the details on all the supplies I used, and I would love to see what you guys are making, so make sure you pop into my Facebook group, facebook.com/crafters and Cricut lovers. I'll see you guys there, and Merry Christmas.